Welcome back to the Sneaky Link Podcast. I am your host, Henny. I have my beautiful co-host here, and man, this is the ComplexCon recap. Man, we are on episode 90. Is this 95?
96.
96. Okay, 96, guys. Yeah. Before we hop into this, you already know what to do. If you're not already subscribed to us on YouTube, please go ahead and do that. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the good shit. You know, these are my lovely co-hosts, Janelle and Elaina. They could introduce themselves, but I'm just doing it
for them. But I lost my voice, so.
Also, this episode's dropping on Halloween, so.
Happy Halloween.
We are dressed up. I am a Labubu. Elaina is a mummy and Otani. And Janelle is Morticia Adams. So
I didn't know I was going for her, but we are here now.
Yeah, here we are.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We are tired. My feet are tired.
Happy Swalloween.
Swalloween. It'll be swallowing for me when I get back home.
Damn. We coming in hot today. We coming off ComplexCon hot.
Big hot.
Shit.
That's crazy. What the fuck did we do in Vegas?
Well, what happens in Vegas?
You know.
Yeah.
We're glad to be back, and so much happened at ComplexCon.
So much.
We're going to get into that.
Yeah, let's do what we got on feet, what we're wearing today, and then we'll get into this recap because we know you guys want to hear all about it.
Yep.
Okay, you want me to start off?
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm a little boo-boo. I didn't bring an outfit, so I'm just improvising. Yes. Shoes are by Andy. What up, Andy?
Hi,
0831 AM. He did these furry
fur posits.
Fur posits for me back in 2022. I believe, yes. He calls them I believe he calls these ones the Miami Basils because it's reminds him of Miami Basil, I guess, all the different colors and stuff like that. It reminds me of a Labubu, so I asked Elaina if I could see her Labubu, so that's what I am. I have
big into energy. I believe this one is loyalty.
Okay, period.
Or
I'm a Taurus.
happiness. No, it might be loyalty. Anyways, continue.
Okay. So I don't have any Labubus, guys. So this is the first time I've even I think touched a Labubu, to be honest. So
it's cute.
Yeah, Elaina has all the Labubus, and she had them before you niggas got on that wave. She been collecting Labubus before.
The thing is, I had some, but at the same time, for me, I'm it wasn't a trend for me. I actually like bag charms and little shit like this. So it's I'll continue to buy them and not just in the hype. And I refuse to pay resale.
Man, I want to pay. Yeah, not for him. This is kind of scary though, but it's cute too at the same time.
To me, man.
Did you guys see that South Park episode with the Labubus?
No, but I heard about it.
It was kind of funny where it was because people were saying they're demonic and they had the kids in a seance.
Yeah.
And the Labubu was coming to life, and then the devil or something popped out. It was low key kind of funny, but yeah.
You can't
anyways,
good vibes only. Okay, what do you have on, E?
I have on Mummy SB Dunks. I don't know if these had another name or not. Yeah, super cute. I love the details on these. I wore these last year. I don't know if it was actually on Halloween. I know I have more Halloween shoes, but I was couldn't find them up there. Nice little clean colorway, glow in the dark soles. Nike socks. It's 87 degrees today in Los Angeles.
Hot as hell.
So I am in some regular ass denim shorts and the Dodgers last night. Oh my God, that's why I had to wear my Dodger shirt. This is the J.E. shirt. We got Mookie Betts, Otani on it. We got the fucking GOAT, Freddie fucking Freeman.
Let's fucking go.
With another fucking
18th innings.
home run walk-off last night. After 18 innings, he did it again.
Sick.
To have two back-to-back years of these amazing moments. He had his fucking grand slam home walk-off last year, which was insane. Set the tone for the rest of the fucking series. We took it last year. The game was so long last night. It went 18 fucking innings. At one point, I was like, whoever wins this game is winning the series. Freddie fucking took it with that homer last night. Shout out him. We got Kirsch, which I can't believe. We went through the entire bullpen last night. That means we went through the entire list of pitchers we had. We had to call Kershaw up at one point. Which he's retired now. We know
he was out there stressed out. I seen him on the side.
We were just scared.
Damn, I gotta get in now.
He's I gotta don't fucking blow it.
I don't work here anymore.
Literally him. He's what What the fuck?
God damn it.
And then we got Will Smith, who we got a home run off of Will Smith 2 games ago.
He was coming through clutch.
Yeah,
he was coming through hella clutch.
He was he's our not the what's the fucking shortstop back there? So like. Amazing. Oh no, he's the catcher. Duh. What the fuck is his shortstop? He's the catcher. But like, fucking phenomenal game. Insane. Up till midnight. What do you got on, Janelle?
Did it really stop at midnight?
It
At
was
11:57 p.m.
Oh, I was knocked the fuck out.
11:57
It was like,
or something
I went
like
to sleep
that.
like at 10ish actually.
And
my aunt was still like yelling
game
about the
was
game
on for like 6 hours and something minutes.
That's crazy.
And they said the longest World Series game before that was 2018 again at Dodger Stadium against the fucking cheating ass. Oh, no,
cheating,
it wasn't the Cheaters.
Oh.
It wasn't the Cheaters. It was the Red Sox. Excuse me.
Oh, never mind.
It wasn't the Astros. It was the Red Sox in 2018. They also went 18 innings, but the game lasted like 7 hours and something, like 20 minutes.
I think I remember this.
Yeah, and when I did look it up last night, because I think people were curious, the longest baseball game in history was in 1981. I forgot what exactly team it was, but it was 33 innings. Over the span of 2 days.
How the fuck does that work?
I have no clue.
Shit.
None of us were alive then, so
The rules had to be different. They must have changed the
Bro.
rules after that game.
That's ridiculous.
33 innings, 1981. That was the longest
2
game in
days,
recorded
though.
baseball
That's
history.
News to me.
Now we gotta come back to maybe finish this shit off.
I think that's kind of how it seemed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, insane.
When do you call it quits?
Like, how do you
come
just
back
be
the
like,
next day.
let's just wrap it up right here. We'll all meet tomorrow.
We'll
Same
reconvene.
positions.
We'll reconvene with this tomorrow.
Yeah, insane. But yeah, Janelle, what do you?
So I have on the Nigel Sylvester 4RM's The Grandma's Driveway. Yes.
This one's grandma's driveway.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
other one was the fence.
It's a green fence.
Oh, okay. See, I
This
felt
is like the cement from the driveway.
Yeah.
And this one was like
okay. It's just that in the rollouts, like we see in a grandma, but we didn't get to see a grandma with this one.
I think
No, it was
the
more
green one
the fence
was
more of the bigger role.
Yeah, where we got to see Harriet, which is supposed to be grandma, but they didn't bring Harriet back for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she was booked and busy. I don't know. But come on a pod.
Shout out to Nigel.
Yes.
We'll
Shout out
later
to Nigel
Yeah.
for sure.
Man, what a year for Nigel. Congratulations.
And I have on a spider web dress. Shout out to Sheen.
It's actually really cute.
Thank you.
Spidey mama.
I haven't worn it at all, so it's my first time.
No, it's like perfect for today.
The holidays, yeah.
I mean, can you believe I seen a Christmas commercial last night during the World Series? I said, why the fuck are we watching Christmas commercials? And then like you guys were like, well, it's literally November next week. I was like, oh my God.
Like Saturday, right?
Yes, tomorrow, technically, by the time this episode comes out.
Yeah,
tomorrow
it'll be November already.
I didn't even
That's
put
crazy.
any of my Halloween stuff out. Like, I have a giant Mickey pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, you
like,
have the big one.
I didn't put any. I didn't have time this month. It just kind
Might
of
as well
was
start
like,
putting up the tree.
Might as.
Yeah, that's what I want to do because I didn't get to put one up last year, so I really want to put one up this year.
I
so.
love putting up the tree.
It brings good vibes to the house, man.
I didn't. But I feel like I have brain fog from ComplexCon still.
Yeah, I mean October in general has been really long.
Where's your earrings from? Did you say?
Oh, I actually don't remember where
They're really
I
cute.
got these ones, but they are Mickey pumpkins.
Yeah, little Mickey pumpkin heads.
Yeah,
My little
I
Mickey
forgot where I
girl.
got this one at.
But
But yeah, let's
get into pickups because we had a lot of pickups from ComplexCon.
We did. Okay. So all of us picked up the new women's Air Jordan 11 pearls.
Pearls, yes.
We picked up those. We picked up the Mojaves.
Janelle got
And then
the-
I was able to get the H-Towns. I got the white undefeated Air Max 95s that dropped.
Nice.
And I also picked up the Vandy, the pink Pumas, and I got the green pair.
Nice.
And I also got the Ohana Hitaki. Is that
The
it?
slides.
Yeah, Ohana Hitaki.
I got their new slides that they dropped.
sorry.
God.
I was trying to. Sorry.
I got the new slides that they dropped.
Ready-made slides.
Barney doing up there. Okay.
And
never
I
mind.
got the green pair of those slides as well. What everyone else get?
Fire. Same, yeah, we got the 11s. I was blessed with a pair of the new Salehi sponge shoes.
Yep, Salehi. Shout out
Very, very
Salehi.
cool. We also came home with some mail. We got is it the green? The green.
So yeah, we got the green jellyfish. The neons, I believe they're called. I believe they're called green neon.
Super cute.
Shout outs to Champagne. Shout outs to Adidas. Thank you guys so much.
To some new Crocs. Got the babe Crocs.
Yeah,
got
have
these,
the Crocs.
I don't know what the ones are called. Like the little
the Croc like gallery.
Yeah.
I just know they're called galleries.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
There had one that was looked like a Sperry type.
Yeah, like a Sperry.
Okay.
Very cute. Came home with some stuff from Crocs. I think that's it. What else should I get? I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did you get anything different?
Did you get anything else?
Not while at ComplexCon. My shoes fell apart at ComplexCon. I'm gonna glue them, but other than that, well, I had somebody from Nike say they were gonna send me some Go-Domes because I had on the Go-Domes, and they really appreciated that. So I got some Go-Domes coming, but other than that,
the new ones, right? The new ones that they were showing.
Yeah, I would.
Or the Stussy ones.
Those are the Balteros or whatever. However you say that. Those are the Stussies.
Yeah.
But Go-Dome, they did something with Yeet dropped a Go-Dome with Nike at ComplexCon, and then the pairs that everyone's looking out for are the furry ones. So there's like an all black like furry pair, and then there's like a giraffe one coming too. Ooh. So those are the ones that people are like anticipating. So
I had them on.
Yeah, I saw a couple of people with them on. Like they're not out yet though.
I think Malachi had them.
Yeah, Malachi and his girlfriend, she also works for Nike.
Yeah.
She's had them for a minute though. I know she's a color designer, so she could have worked on it or something maybe. Yeah. But they're really cute in person. They're really nice. That price ticket for me though is crazy. I think they're like $200 or something like that, and maybe higher. Because mind you, I come from the era when like that shit was cheap, and to see that like retail markup, it's basically $100 markup. So I'm crazy. I don't know about that, girl. So because I like them, but I don't like them that much because nigga, there's too much shit coming out to like just save $200-$300 for each pair of shoes every time they come out. So we gotta like be specific with our.
Undefeated Air Maxes.
Those are nice.
For $200 too.
Oh, damn.
Oof. I said, what?
And now imagine if there was shipping attached to that.
No, right? It would have been $250.
Right. Like,
tax
girl.
plus undefeated shipping, which is always like $20-$30.
Out of pocket.
Man. And then like state taxes and county taxes. Ugh.
Imagine when even though there's quote unquote rules about embargo laws when it comes to shipping from overseas to Nike, but I know some stores still do it, but you got to pay the tariffs on that shit when y'all pay now. So just like extra. Be aware of where you're buying things from.
Yeah. But let's get into just our weekend in general. We started off the week at a Jumpman seating experience.
Shout out to the L Empire. Y'all did that.
They really did.
Y'all did that.
Like that was
both,
really cool.
Yeah, both activations were amazing.
Yeah. Started off at the Little White Chapel. Classic. If you know, Vegas spot. So many people end up getting married there, and
including Michael Jordan.
And to our surprise, Michael Jordan was actually married there. I think they said Britney Spears was married there, but not to Kev. It was another
somebody else.
I think it was like Britney's. No, it was. I forgot whose name was.
How many times she been married?
Well, Joe Jonas and Sophia Turner Ross.
Yes.
They're not even married anymore.
And then there was a few big names on that wall, but like very cool. Loved the setup. And then we got to actually customize the shoes.
Oh my God.
The customization experience was actually really
so
awesome.
Cool.
Man,
I've never experienced so much customization on one shoe.
And they did it too. They did all of ours in one setting.
We got to customize the heel of the shoe with our initials or whoever's initials with a little like heart.
I got Coco's and Fritzy's initials.
Oh, that was cute.
Because I was like, I don't want my initials on the shoe, and I was like, I don't know.
I got my initials.
Else's initials. I mean, I don't know. It's cute, and I was like, yeah, my initial, but I was like, who's like it just because we had like a little heart.
So the chapel.
So it gave you the option to do like it was a space, a heart, and a space. So it's like you could do 2 initials here with a heart and 2 initials. Or you could do whatever, like however you wanted it. But I just wanted like a little CNF for Coco and Fritzy.
And then we got like charm or like a little keychain that we got to like put
customize on there.
Yeah.
I put For Life on mine because I have me and Britton's initials all over it, and I'm gonna make him put them in his office at work. So when niggas walk by, they're like, "Don't fuck with him. You know who he belong to," because I'll show up and act out. But anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm just crazy, guys. I can't help it. I just love my boyfriend. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. The laces were
like satin, like a
satin,
little,
like satin laces,
Okay.
and we got to customize those. And then
they came in the cutest
oh
bag.
my god, the bag was so cute.
Should I pull them out?
I'm gonna put a thing on.
Okay.
here,
Okay.
guys, yeah. And then we got to customize the bag handle on them too.
It came in this like it almost
Presentation,
looked,
10
it
out of
looked
10.
like a bridesmaid bag or something like similar.
Beautiful.
It was white. It was super cute.
Beautiful.
And then, like it had a little bow, and they put like the Jumpman logo and like a 23, and it was just like it was
nice.
very personable. We got to meet Erica in there.
Oh, yeah.
Very awesome. She was so sweet. She's so cute in person too.
Yeah.
Like she really is.
And she's a mother. I don't know if y'all know her story.
know.
She had to really advocate for herself in the WNBA, because when she had a baby, I think she was at the Aces at the time. They were trying to give her a hard time about having a baby.
Wow.
And then she ended up going to LA. To play the Sparks now, and I don't know if she's somewhere else currently or if she's still with the Sparks.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's in LA. She lives out here too.
but shout outs to her, because she really like rode for women and having babies while still being in the league, because apparently it was looked down upon. People would judge you because
so
you know in a lot of industries a lot of women wait to have kids because they feel like it's going to hold them back, and that shouldn't be how it is, because this is how the world is. We have to procreate to keep it moving. But she was like, fuck that, and put her foot down, and I respect that. So shout outs to her.
That's how Allison Felix.
Yeah, Allison Felix.
All her shit that she had to deal with, but it was mainly with her Nike contract and stuff, and that was a whole thing.
So crazy because it's just like we as women are like naturally child bearers. We give life, and it's like you know what I mean. It's gonna happen at any point in time. Like you shouldn't have to put a time stamp on something. Like men are out here having babies left and right with multiple women
and still continuing
and
their
still
lives.
continuing
Doing whatever they want to do.
Affect them. I mean, you know what I mean. There's multiple names we could bring up, and I'm not whatever. You know, I'm not trying to shade people, but it's like you know what I mean, to like give women a hard time for doing something like that, and doing both. I applaud the women out here that are really like mothers holding it down at home and are still out here in the business and the industry making it happen, showing up at work, showing up at home. I can only imagine it's not easy. I don't have kids, but shout out the moms.
We have the right to do so. It's not. It's not about if we can. No, we have the right.
And it's at the end of the day, like as women, we don't have a fucking choice.
Exactly.
You don't have a choice. You can't just be
you
like,
just have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay home with my kid and not work, or like vice versa.
No, baby.
Like,
We living in a different age now. We can do multiple things, and other people need to get aligned with the program and cater to it.
I will
Thank
say,
you.
I know we're gonna get into it a little bit later with Sneaker of the Year, but I love that Vashti made a comment. We talked about it on the ride car home yesterday, and I just love that she pointed out. You know, she was talking about how much forces meant to her, and she said, "I went into labor and went to the hospital wearing Air Forces," and I think just like putting women, like showing that women are in that like limelight in the public eye, and like continuously like, yes, this happens, this is a normal part of life and shouldn't like not be talked about in these places.
100%.
Is very important, and I love that she said that on that stage and that platform around all those men.
Yes. Man, Fat Joe would not let her talk about it either. But
We'll
like,
get into it. We'll get into it. That's why I was like, I just wanted to talk about that specific comment since we're on the topic randomly.
Shout outs to the mamas.
But to go back to the Jordan seating event, we did another one at the Palms.
That was really cute.
And it was at, what was the room name again?
Oh, the hardwood floor, I believe, room, because it was a basketball court.
And Joshua Vids actually did the court too. The artist. I thought that was a really cool court.
Yeah, he does like the like black and white, like cartoonish art or what.
I think it's how you say his name. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right.
Is it? Yeah,
like Vids, I believe.
I would say Vides, but I'm not
Vides,
sure.
Vids.
I would always be confused too, but I've always been a fan of his art. I thought it was really cool. He has stuff, but the Palms has those special suites, and I was telling you guys about them on our way there. Yeah, and then it ended up being in the hardwood one with the basketball court in it.
Yeah, we got to see firsthand or in hand the new Air Jordan 11s that came out that weekend. The Mojaves, the H Towns, and the 285
for Atlanta. Yeah,
285 the Atlantas. There was food there.
There was food.
Drinks.
There was some good old drinks.
It was a nice little lounge.
We played basketball.
Good people. Twins was there. What up, Twins?
One of the twins was there.
Yeah. Shakia. Shout out to Shakia. She was holding it down.
Shakia. It was really dope event.
No, it was really cool. I loved seeing that. It was nice. I like seeing the shoes in person too. That was really cool. I like the way they have them set up in like almost like a locker type situation.
Yeah. What did we do that night? Oh, the complex. Oh wait, no, you went to dinner.
Oh, that is right. I got invited to StockX dinner.
Oh yes.
I got to sit down with our third
Our
member.
fourth. No, our fourth. Because he keeps trying to say I'm the fourth. No, nigga, you the third. No, I'm the fourth. I'm the fourth. You're no. I'm confused. I'm the third, and you're the fourth. I know Janelle's putting this in the reel. Dude, we were, not to get off subject, but we were talking to the people from PATA, and when he came up talking to the people from PATA, he was like, so I'm the third member, this is the fourth, and I'm like,
no, didn't you say you were making plans? And he's
no,
like,
we were making plans about, because we really want to get the people from PATA on the pod, because we love them, they're such good people, shout outs to them, but then Brendan came over there, was like, okay, I think we can make this work, you know, she's the fourth, I'm the third, and I'm like, no.
We'll get in touch with you.
Yeah. Shout outs to Brendan, though.
I love Brendan
Shout outs to Brendan.
So
we
much.
ran into him plenty of times this weekend.
Yes, we did. We got pictures with him. He's such a good time. I love his energy.
But you had dinner with him.
Definitely got to have dinner with him. And Dell from StockX, shout out Dell. It was like a small little intimate dinner at Mizumi in what freaking hotel was that in? I'm so like blanking out. The Wynn. Excuse me.
Oh, the Wynn. The Wynn's nice.
Mizumi. I hadn't been there. It was really nice in there. Like, because it was Japanese style and everything. And the outside didn't even look like you were in Vegas. It was like a whole like green wall with water and like it was so pretty.
Sounds beautiful.
Like, food good?
The food was really good. Yeah, like it was they had these like nice like Wagyu little dumplings, like some fried rice, edamame, salad. They obviously had sushi and stuff. I don't eat fish. But there was like yakitori, like all kinds of little things. So it was like really nice. I sat across from the one and only Miss Aria Hughes. She was really cool. Had some good conversations with her. The homeboy at 80 Sneaks was over across from me as well. If you know, like he takes
Shout out 80 Sneaks.
Yeah, he takes great photos of sneakers, some of the best online. Our girl Tiana was there. Front page Aaron was sitting next to me. A few other amazing people at the table, but it was really cool. I was so happy for that opportunity and being able to have those conversations and just like, you know, it was like a little start to the weekend. And glad, you know, got to represent for the pod a little bit.
You know.
Yeah. And then afterwards, I met up with the girls at the Complex party.
Yeah. Which was supposed to be a dinner too, but like it was. They said it was.
It was though. It's that link got passed around. I think.
Yeah, and they probably were like,
still supposed to be kind of like hors d'oeuvres and small.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They were passing around certain food, but it said it was powered by John and Vinny's, but none of that food that they were, because I got there early.
No.
The salad things.
Genevieve met Vinny. They were there. Genevieve's in the corner.
Me and Genevieve came together, so like
she came up to me and she was like, "Oh my God, I just met Vinny from John and Vinny's." I was like, "Shut up!" And he walked away. She's like, "That's Vinny." I was like, "Vinny!" Like, oh shit! So they were there.
Funny.
Okay. So I will give them that. I didn't eat any of the hors d'oeuvres being passed around, but they had that really cool Courvoisier bottle.
Oh yeah, we got bottles made. That was cool.
I got one made with a sneaky link on it.
Very cute. I wish I would have did.
Is it here? I don't remember taking it with me. Actually.
I swear I put it in all your stuff.
Maybe I don't know. I know I have a couple bottles downstairs, but one's Brenton's in mine. One's his brother.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll double check.
I could have swore I put it on the curb.
We have it. It's somewhere. Put it on the curb. We'll find it.
Damn. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. If not, we'll find it in all our stuff. We had so much stuff.
Yeah, have to be brought home so much stuff.
Man, we were packed down in the car. But
and then we went to Live. After that. We did go to
Live with JD Sports.
JD Sports. Shout out Devin. Shout out Greg.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I love Greg.
Shout out
JoJo. But you know what? And Genevieve was there
Steven.
for JD Sports.
Shout out Jen. She really did her shit this weekend.
The mayor.
Check in with the mayor when you go to Vegas.
Facts. But it was really cool. JD Sports was hosting Sneaker of the Year this year for Complex. And Live on Friday night, they went all out. I'm not sure if you've seen on the Complex website. For those who are listening and watching, they showed like the sign when they brought bottles out, who will take Sneaker of the Year.
Yeah.
It was like a really big, like hyped up moment.
Yeah.
You know, preparing for the weekend, and it was just like honestly really awesome. It got really, and Metro Boomin was DJing that night.
He did DJ, yes.
Yeah, it was a little.
It got packed by the end of the night. By the end of the night, it was like you couldn't even move in there.
It was like midnight because it was not midnight. Like I think like
probably by midnight because we didn't stay the whole night because we left at like 2 a.m. maybe. What happened?
Oh, midnight. But like
this is crazy.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh wait, mid.
You seen what happened there? You seen it?
I'm weak.
I'm sorry.
I'm like,
That
what?
happened live.
What is happening?
We'll talk about it later. It was just a thought process.
Okay.
You seen just the whole process breakdown.
True.
But it was more like 2 a.m. I think we left around like 2, 3 a.m. or
Yeah, because we didn't get home till like at least 3 something.
Yeah, and like at that point, people were still coming in. Like Vegas goes.
That's crazy.
Dude, I don't know how y'all do it.
I don't know how the people with the brands were fucking out till 4 or 5,
and
And then waking up and then going into work.
I don't got it in me.
Shout outs to
I'm
you
not that
all.
strong. I don't got it in me.
No, baby.
I lost my voice Friday, like
As
the
you can
first
see,
night.
yeah. And then obviously the next day was the first day of ComplexCon.
This is
Yeah.
pre-con.
This was we didn't even hit the ground yet.
Yeah, no.
Or the
Day
convention yet.
zero was a lot.
Yeah.
It was.
Day zero was fun. Day zero was a lot of fun.
Yeah, day zero was the funnest for me personally.
You know what? I had the most fun Friday too.
Yeah.
I
think just by Saturday I was
Sunday
so
was
wear
actually
out.
my favorites. Yeah.
Sunday was really good because it was more like chill. But for some reason, we were out till 4 a.m. Saturday.
I left the paddle party with the wine cup in my hand, like,
Classic Henny move.
and now I'm in Resorts World with a wine cup. That's
We're gonna bring it back.
Yeah. Let's go to the beginning
Okay,
first.
actually, let's start. So like, we hit the ground Saturday. Let's talk about what we wore to ComplexCon on Saturday.
okay. I can start off. I had a nice little vintage jacket on, some little fast fashion Nova sequence shorts to match, and then I had on my Bacons. They got a lot of attention. Me and Britton, of course, we're twinsies. We wore our Bacons. We got a lot of attention for that. You know, just real cutesy. You know, whatever. I actually dressed Brenton in my clothes. He's gonna be pissed I said that, but whatever. But yeah, that's what I had on. What did you have on?
My first day. It was day 2 of the World Series for Dodgers. So I wore my.
Oh yeah, you looked cute.
I wore my Belladonna Betty Boop LA hat that they just released this season. I had my Tokyo series from March, Otani jersey, number 17, with these really dope. I got so many compliments on my pants. They were
The leopard joints.
Yeah, they were leopard capital pants that I got back in March in Tokyo as well. And then I wore those with, I NDS'd all weekend. So I wore those with my Nike SB Jordan 4s, the navy that came out earlier this year. Loved it. It was my favorite fit so far.
Okay, fit.
It was very like cozy, Dodger, everything. So, and honestly, I'm glad we won that day because we got our ass whooped on Friday.
Yeah.
I had on my J-tip Sauconys, the Virginia Creepers. I really wanted to like showcase them this weekend because I got them early, and I wanted to obviously support Jay. And I just threw on a cute little gray dress with it.
You looked cute. The body was bodying.
Thank you.
Body yaddy yaddy.
I did get some compliments.
You sure the hell did.
She had the bow in the back. You know, I love me a good bow.
I thought about you too when I was putting it on. I was like, ooh.
Henny coated.
I love a bow. Okay.
Henny just like a bow.
I want to be a bow. Like, I love a bow.
You should have been a bow for Halloween.
I could have been a bow. It's all good. I got it. We keep it down. Yeah. It's my favorite cup she got, bro. Like we cannot let nothing happen to this one.
Keep in mind, she stole this from a bar, and I etched it with
the swoosh. When I posted this on my story, so many people loved it. They were like, "Oh my god, that is so cute! You could literally sell these." People were going nuts.
I've been wanting to. I think I might.
You know?
Any like highlights of day one?
Day one. I walked into there lost as hell.
She was like, she tried to find me.
Keep in mind,
it turns out she was on the other side of the booth.
When I was literally on the other side of the wall from Janelle, and I was like, I give up. I'm going outside. I had to ask a worker, a fucking a convention worker to point me in the right direction.
No, not a really highlight, but some feedback.
Oh,
more signage next time.
Yeah.
It was so confusing.
Yeah.
Literally so confusing.
They need a map at like every...
They need to bring back paper maps.
Yes.
Bring back paper maps.
So
convenient. Yeah. It really was a maze this year.
And it wasn't just us that felt like that. I've heard this from multiple people were like, what in the fuck? Like, I can't find, I'm so lost, this and that. Like, it's so chaotic. There's so much going on. Day one was definitely a lot busier than Sunday. I feel like a lot of people just came out for one day, to be honest, and like dipped out.
Day.
Jordan Brand was doing a lot that day. They brought out that truck and
early before the convention opened like that, they had the truck for the Atlanta 11s that dropped that morning. Then earlier in the day,
I didn't either.
Then earlier in the day, then later in the day, afternoon. No, there was the Mojaves for. In between
they had time increments. You're right.
Yeah.
So there was different time increments.
Trucks were coming in, so they can like sell the shoes and stuff.
I got
we were in the Mojave thing. What do you mean?
When?
Y'all were there? We went to the Mojave?
That's what they were doing.
Okay. See, I wasn't there yet, y'all. So
I was just standing around.
Yes.
I didn't get there until Houston got live.
The
so
NASCAR or was it F1
That's
car?
what they
Whatever.
were.
Yeah.
Elaina.
Oh my god. She was very.
I'm telling you, I had brain fog.
Yeah. And then towards the end of the day, they had the H-Town one with Slim.
Shout out to Jen. Shout out to RB Premium Goods. Y'all showed up. Y'all showed out.
Premium Goods really did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then honestly, shout out to the whole Jumpman team for putting all that shit together. Jen twice. She worked so hard this weekend.
Jen was on the ground, bro. She was clocked the fuck in.
Is the one, the two, and the three.
Okay.
Shout out to Pat. We love Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Everyone, it was like amazing, like seeing all that come together, and like throughout the entire weekend, Jordan killed it. They really did.
Yeah, they showed up and showed out. They're really good at moments. I have to give Jordan Brand that. When there's a moment happening, they know how to like immerse themselves and like really feel.
With, like, the people, you know, it got a lot of people excited. So
yeah,
I think those bigger stunts that people want to see and post on social media and be a part of. It makes it more fun. It makes, people feel like they are in it.
Yeah.
So,
shout out to Slim Thug too, because he was there and he's like moving back up, like but like shout outs to him. I love that the brand gave him some type of like visibility in this.
I mean,
since he's from the city,
for H-Town, like
Also to mention that the Mojaves were getting dropped with Future because it's their it was the Vegas 11 and then
a big prominent thing in Vegas. And Genevieve was in the kind of campaign leading up.
I think she was attached to Feature, I believe.
They dropped that shoe.
Like
how Premium did the H-Towns, and then like how was it not Wish? Who did the Atlantas?
I think it was Wish.
I think it was. I
mean, I don't know who else it would have been.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but I don't know who from Wish came.
I don't know either. I wasn't there that early.
Yeah, we weren't there that early at all.
Not there that early.
It was early. But yeah, day one was also for the books. After that, we went to...
No, there was a lot more releases outside of Jordan, though. That line was in...
The Vans line was insane,
That Satoshi Vans, that by the time I woke up, 10 a.m., that line was cooked. People were... I want those fucking pink Vans.
Well, I heard that
I want the pink Vans.
I heard that they're dropping in stores after...
Okay. I'm sure they will. It only makes sense.
The Undefeated did drop a black 95. Nike in general dropped, not dropped, but like there was a line to get into like this room where you get like a ticket or something or a token to see if you won the new Air Max 95,000.
Oh yeah.
It's another like 3D printed sneaker that they're dropping.
It wasn't that purple one.
No. That's 1,000, and that was with Zetter.
Okay. Yes.
Field?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that the 95,000 is only in that black colorway right now. And what else was that?
Kids of Immigrants. I loved what they did. I was reading the little card last night too. It was really cool because they had their friends and family colorway, that like grayish color. It's
the Saunders.
Gorgeous. Yes, the Saunders that they have. And instead of doing like they were not for sale, you couldn't buy the shoes, but instead they were having a raffle to where you would go up like with a friend or whatever, and you would nominate someone to win the shoe, like for free, and like you could nominate each other. So some people were doing that, and it was like giving a reason like why they deserve this or like something that they do, and it was really cool to see the people who actually won the shoe from someone who nominated them. That was really cute.
That's a nice.
And I'm sad I didn't nominate. Like I didn't like double up with someone like let's nominate each
Hey, girl.
So mad, but it was really cool.
That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, seen the homegirl Sophia. She got a pair. Little Miss Friends and Family.
She has all the shoes ever.
It's so funny because me and Sophia like our thing. So like Saturdays, I wore the SB Navy 4. She had the fucking Friends and Family red Eric costume pair.
All the shoes ever.
We took a picture together, and then Sunday, she actually is the one who got me my Verdi's. Like I wore Verdi's on Sunday.
Still need those.
And she wore the freaking black and white Friends and Family. I was like, bitch, you just gonna Friends and Family me all weekend.
Man.
She's a great collector, but
Yachty came to the Nike booth as well and was doing some stuff with his Air Maxes, Air Forces. But Nike had the sneakers booth there, so they were dropping like different Air Maxes
just
throughout
different
the week.
And then it was kind of weird though because Eric Costin was there at the Frosty Skate Shop booth, set up this whole like it looked like you were in a skate shop. It gave the vibe.
Cute.
His Air Max 95 was there, that like navy yellowish colorway. And from what we had heard, he wasn't allowed to sell them there, which was a little odd. But we had heard some things. I don't know what's for sure. It was just like alleged so far.
There was an alleged like he was doing like a drop.
Yeah, but I never heard anything either.
On the app.
Yeah,
of some sort. I didn't see anything happen, or I didn't see anything.
But from what I know, the shoes were on site, but he wasn't allowed to sell them.
That kind of sucks.
For whatever reason.
You can give them to us. You don't have to sell them. You can just give them to us.
They weren't even like giving him access to seed because I know he was supposed to give some people some shoes and he couldn't even get in there to put the business out there, but like but
come on,
he didn't have access. I mean, at least on Saturday.
Sometimes I'm gonna be real. There's too many politics in this shit when it comes to just like getting the shoe into people's hands because the whole point to making the shoe is for consumers to wear them because that's how impact happens. So the fact that sometimes when it comes to certain silhouettes or certain collaborations and we have to go through hoops and hurdles to get it, especially in a place that is meant for you to acquire a shoe like ComplexCon. What are y'all doing? Sorry, no shade, just real feedback. Yeah. So yeah.
The Vandy the Pinks,
the Puma.
He dropped the 2 colorways of the Pumas with the big burger bag, but they were sold out of my pair at the booth. So that kind of sucked. But I was able to get them at the store, and I wish they would have like. I was talking to the girl at the store, and she said that like they still had like a lot of pairs, and not that maybe people came by to the store. And I was like, well, like I told her that they told me that they were sold out of sizes at the booth, and like I feel like they should have like just led people to the store then. I guess they didn't, whatever.
That would have been smarter.
If anyone has an extra burger bag, I would happily take it off.
Janelle wants it.
That's all I really
please
wanted
let her
this
have your
whole
burger
weekend
bag.
was that damn shoe and that damn bag. So
she wants the bag more than shoes.
I did want the bag.
Can you just please get her the damn bag, y'all?
Anyone from Puma or just anyone that
y'all ain't carrying that goddamn bag. Let her have that bag.
I don't feel like Puma's gonna have that burger bag. I feel like that's gonna come from Vandy specifically.
That's true.
Yeah.
Especially since they were like,
Vandy, come on the pod, bring a bag, please, bro. Please.
Vandy, come on the pod. I've been fucking with you for a long time before you even made that burger, little
bruh. I remember when you was making them Louis Vuitton shorts and shit.
I had the Louis Vuitton shorts
back in the day. Back in the day. Yeah.
The little fake, the bootlegs.
I'm trying to think what else dropped.
Saturday, like what else?
Just in general. I know Future also dropped a Puma.
They customization.
Oh, the customizations. Yeah, they were more flat type shoes.
Riff was there, and they did a sneaker shopping with Jola Puma and
Peso
Puma. Okay. And that booth was that booth was fucking packed. And then obviously J-Tips. He finally dropped. Well, he dropped all the shoes, but more specifically was the Poison Ivy colorway. He also had a freaking G-Shock there too, and a little toy thing, which was really cute. I haven't opened up mine yet.
I did. I didn't get the gold one.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm not going to get it either. But it's okay. It's so cute. Another release just crossed my head and I forgot what it was. Oh, the Ass Line Jordan book was also there. I was able to grab a book. I guess they only had like 150 books either the weekend or each day.
Wait a minute. Question about that book. So that's the same book that you're in, right? Mm-hmm. Was it the same retail price that everybody's been saying?
125 or 123.
There's two books.
There's two
books.
So
okay.
It's not that there's
just
two
the
books.
book by
it's
itself
the
is 123.
Okay.
The collector's piece is $2,300.
And it's a bigger book.
So it's a bigger book.
It's like got an outside thing.
It's like
okay. Gloves. It's
okay.
It's collector's.
There's only 1,000 pieces of
okay.
It was $2,300.
Okay. See, I wasn't aware there was another book.
Yeah.
It's the same book, but it's just better. It's like a Friends and Family book, basically, to another book. Okay.
It's a legit collector's item.
Okay, got it.
So
okay.
Shout
outs to Janelle being in a book too, because I didn't get to be here for that. So, but like, shout outs to Janelle.
Thank you.
Matt too. You too, short stuff. I see you.
Oh no.
I see you.
I kind of wanna.
He getting slim too. I know that's right. You looking good, Matt.
I like get into like sneaker of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, but like,
well, let's get into
so we'll do like, what did we do Saturday night?
We went to the Pata Joe Fresh Goods event at a bar.
Shout outs to Pata.
Was it Old Vegas?
It was like past a little bit.
It's like in the arts district
area.
Yeah.
It was like
Dunlap or something. It was just a nice.
It was chill.
Like it was very.
It was just very chill.
Live on cool. Friday. I got anxiety by the end of the night, and I was like, I'm overstimulated. I gotta go home. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not a club rat anymore. Like. I'm
more of the catch a vibe
fun having
type.
One club night.
Yeah, you should always do a club night in Vegas if you're there, because that's why you're there.
Hell no.
But yeah, the vibes at Pata were cool. Shout outs to Candy from Pata. Shout outs to Edson. Shout outs to Virgil. G wasn't there this time. G actually came to LA for the event I was in town for last time when we did our Hoka event and stuff. But they really want us in Amsterdam. They really want us in Amsterdam because
I'm dying to go to Amsterdam. Dying to go to Amsterdam.
They're actually going to be here in Chicago activating with Joe in December.
Yes. Joe Fresh Goods as well. So shout out Joe and the team.
Yes.
Cheddar, all them.
Yeah. What up, Cheddar?
Hi, Cheddar. But let's get into Sunday then, because I feel like Sunday was my favorite day.
Really?
Yeah, I had fun. I like my outfit Sunday.
You look very cute.
That's okay.
Well, let's talk about our outfit Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into Sunday, and then we'll get into secret.
I had on a vintage Disney.
Her outfit was really cute, y'all. And she had the little baby hairs going with the little pearls. It was so cute. She looked extremely cute.
And I also had on the Shies. The Shy.
Yes, you did them justice.
The butters, yeah. And I got so many compliments on them.
Yeah, not too many people were in them.
Not too many people wore them. I know P wore them on day 0. But like a lot of people did say like they hadn't seen anyone wearing them yet. They hadn't seen. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Copying me and shit. Like they hadn't seen like a woman have them on either and stuff and everything. And like I was just really excited to wear them.
They look good on feet, and it made me excited to wear them after seeing them on you. And I think one of the thing like we keep saying, it just reminds you of like the glove.
Yeah. It reminds me so much of a glove.
It looks so good.
I like so much the Gary Paytons. What'd you guys have on Sunday?
I kept it chill. Belladonna t-shirt, Betty Boop. It said Heaven Sent.
I remember that. That was very cute.
The colors match perfectly with the furry Verdi Dunks that I mentioned
so cute.
Earlier. And then I had some ambush Levi denim on with a little.
They fit you good. The pants fit you well.
Yeah. The only thing is about those ones is like, because my thighs are a little thicker, like they sit higher on me, so I have to like fold them down because otherwise they'd be like way up all awkward. But like I don't mind. I like the denim on them. Really, they fit very well, and like I like the way they sit. But yeah,
nice. I'm trying to think. Okay, yeah. So I had on the head. I had my ginger, bust down, and then I had a vintage actual little silk scarf on. It was like green. It's really cute.
Oh yeah.
Just had on a basic like black bodysuit, like one piece. Elaina let me borrow her purse because I did not have a black purse with me. And then
off-white,
and then I wore my 2006 woven Goa-Domes, and it's crazy. They broke on me while we were there.
Girl wearing 19-year-old shoes and like my shoes separated.
And then, but what's so funny?
Happened.
A guy, I'm not gonna say his name because I know how things get internally, but a PLM from Nike stopped me and he was like, I'm actually rolling out all the Goa-Domes right now. And he stopped me. He took pictures of them. He was like, I'm bringing these back. So he's like, when you see, he's like, but you're giving me the idea to bring these back right now. So when you see them in 2 years, it's because of you. Know that. And then I was like, well, then the least I could do is get some. He's like, don't worry, I got you and the girls. I'm gonna make sure.
And the girls.
So, and mind you, he's solid. Like, I know we've had this said to us before, but this guy, solid. So,
and I know your shoes at the end of the night, she ended up going out at night because your shoes separated. But I will say, I'm surprised it lasted all day at ComplexCon.
Yeah, me too.
It happened when you got back to the hotel.
Yeah.
So I will say that for a 19-year-old, like, being on, and our feet were hurting at the end of the day.
Hurting.
We were walking so much. So like,
hurting.
Yeah, I'm really like surprised
Actually,
they
mine
held up.
didn't hurt that much.
Oh my god, those.
I feel like I did pick good, like comfortable shoes to walk around.
The Verdes didn't hurt my
better,
feet, but you know what? By the end of the day, like wearing the SB4s, because like it was my first. I had DS,
them,
the 4s, the Verdes. Actually, Friday night I didn't mention. I ended up wearing
your Swarovski.
My Swarovski ones, the lows.
Oh yeah, those
gorgeous.
are so cute on feet. On foot, they're so
People
good.
wanted to take pictures. Like they are such a good fucking shoe, and that didn't really. But I unds those, and then my travel shoe was the Who Decides War, the cream colorway 4RM unds those. So I literally undid stock 4 shoes this weekend.
Court.
It's a flight court. Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm. I know.
That's
so
why.
Similar. Yeah, they're so similar.
That's why I was like, oh my god, okay, that's why they feel a little bit different than those. Makes so much more sense. I forgot hers was a flight court.
Yeah. She was there, you know?
They had a booth in the back. I didn't walk by
the placement for some of these booths were not
better
good.
signage.
The thing is, like, that Nike one in the middle, it covered up so much that I didn't even want to go around it.
That Nike
they
booth
need to
was
put that shit in the corner.
Insane. That shit looked like whoever set that up, wow. Like on the inside.
What they did at Coachella. It was like
it's like a dome, right? It's a dome.
And they had a soccer game.
And then like
Barlow's played.
Yeah, and Brendan.
Of course he did.
At each corner, it was like the Atmos Air Maxes that dropped as well. The sneakers, the 95,000s, undefeated, kids of immigrants, and then the what is that boot that's dropping? That I said that wasn't the other pair.
What?
I called your shoe a different name.
My shoe?
Yeah, that you.
The Go-Dome?
Yeah.
The Yeet. Yeet and Nike did one together. So
okay, that's what you're
he's
saying.
apparently the new king of the youth. I think it's for
I have no idea who that man is.
He's like, I think the white kids love him.
Like honestly, the homeboy Ginger, we had him on about a year ago. Ginger loves Yeet so much, and I was laughing at his shit.
Oh, because he posted.
He was like, if Yeet has like 100 fans, I'm one of them. If Yeet has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If he has 1 fan, I'm one of them. Yeet has no fans, I'm not on this earth. I was like, or if he has like something like that, I was like, yo, I fuck with Ginger so fucking heavy. I love him so much. Like he was out there with Pro Club doing his thing. That shit was fun.
He is actually from Portland. Well, Lake Oswego to be specific. But shout outs to him because nobody be from there like it. I know Amine is from there who collaborates with New Balance. But you know what? I would have liked to see more New Balance on the ground too. We didn't see them activate. Well, yeah, shout out to Ruckus. But their shoes, their units are delayed right now.
Yeah,
but we can't wait to see those come out.
They were doing a pre-order. That color. We actually had a combo with them via FaceTime about a month ago. They showed us the shoe. They showed us the rolled out the idea like that. I'm a personal really big fan of the shoe. I love the color blocking. I love the colorway. I do too.
It takes you back to the era.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's supposed to be reminiscent of like Duck Hunt and that whole thing out there for because they're from
Louisiana.
Thank you. I knew it was an L. I was like,
I think specifically Baton Rouge.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. So like, it really pays to like that area and everything. And I'm a huge fan, so I can't wait to get a pair because that color is really, really nice.
They are really nice. When they showed us, like when they had called us prior, and I was just like, okay, like color blocking is
really nice.
A1. Good job.
But also Sunday, obviously we can get into it now. was a sneaker of the year
Let's
panel.
get into it.
What?
Do it.
Okay, I will say it was not as exciting as last year.
Last year was
last
way
year was
better.
crazy. It's hard to
Way
beat
better.
everything that happened in that panel last year.
Last year was so good.
But this year, so they had on Fat Joe, Brendan Dunn, Vashti, Joe LaPuma, Upscale Vandal, and Welty.
Yeah.
And let's just get into the list.
Well,
so,
let's just say how nice it is to have a member of the pod up on stage.
I know. Shout out to
Brendan.
Sneaky Link. Shout outs to Brendan.
Brendan
the
representing
fourth member.
Sneaky Link.
We really appreciate
We should have
that.
put him in a Sneaky Link
on the
shirt.
sneaker.
That would have been amazing. You know he would have wore it. You know he would have wore
I
it.
feel like just for shits and giggles.
He would have wore it.
He had those
all the
pearl
other-
bands on though.
God,
so
yeah.
freaking
Looked so,
good.
and that's flashy for him. I ain't never seen
No.
Brendan be so flashy. Okay, Brendan.
Brendan.
Okay.
Especially with all the other promotions that was happening on the panel, he could have definitely wore
Absolutely.
a Sneaky
Girl,
Link shirt.
Vandal came up there acting like he worked at Adidas. I said, okay, jellyfish.
He's like, this
No,
is
squid.
the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had the
Squids.
squids on.
Okay,
Which actually look really
Squids.
nice.
My
He
bad,
said
my
there's
bad.
supposed to be more stuff rolling out. An octopus? No, I'm
I'm-
kidding. I'm just kidding. I made that up.
All right, yeah, let's get into the
Let's
list.
get into
though.
it. We're going to start from bottom up, and I'm shook that
Very shocked
the
that
Shay was number 10.
I'm not that
Specifically
shocked.
the butter, the one that Janelle had on. She wore him that day,
Yeah.
in hopes of that it would be on the list. And
I knew it was going to be on the list.
higher on the list.
But to be 10,
Number 10 is
that
disrespectful.
was
These shoes hurt my
crazy.
feet.
Number one, this is a Converse. We have not seen a Converse make this list like that at all. It's a new silhouette. It's like it's amazing.
It's
like
a
to
new
see.
silhouette. It's a first addition to a player's shoe. You know, like I feel like those always like take off. I mean, we saw that AE took it last year.
And it was the two wasn't even on the list.
And the two wasn't on the list at all. You
which
know?
I don't blame him.
I think was it Welty or was it Vandal that said that if like for basketball shoes like this does
You need like a moment on the court.
there's a moment on court like define like the release like that. And to me who I don't really pay attention to basketball in that sense. You know, I know
They
sneakers.
took the championship last
You know,
year.
that's
This
what I was gonna say.
year.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
they took
don't-
the
I'll give them
championship.
that.
Yeah.
So-
But they did mention that like
MVP, no? Or what? Who was MVP?
So I don't know if Shay was MVP or
Okay.
not because don't
I feel
let
like
me
he
say
would've
that.
been,
but
but-
I do know that they won the championship.
I know that.
Yeah.
Who was MVP?
And my nigga was locked the fuck in.
Yeah, I remember watching some of that in the end. I pay attention towards the end of the last games. I can catch on to that, but like,
well, they did mention that if like his presence on the court, because it was so later in the season when he started like rolling out the shoes, if it made like any difference. I really thought it did. They had every sneaker, every color that's gotten put out like has done really well. So that's why I thought it was going to be higher than honestly
I think multiple people
the
think
top
this shoe
5.
is-
I
and the
don't
rest
think
of
it deserved to be in the top 5, but I definitely feel like
I
it
feel
could
like-
have
oh, no,
been
not
like
top
7 or
five.
6.
I think 6 or 7.
7 or
Same.
6.
Yeah,
I feel like it could have been 7 or 6.
I feel like everything like from 5 to 10, like I feel like it would have done better.
Yeah.
Compared to the list. But at number 9 was the Infinite Archives, the 17s.
I thought this was fair. I thought that was a fair number for the Infinite Archives.
I agree with this. I think this is an amazing shoe. I had mentioned it when we were talking about predictions.
Yeah.
Like I was surprised, like you guys didn't think it would be on.
Yeah,
the
I
list,
honestly didn't think it was gonna be on
just
the
because this. Shoe,
I knew it was going to be on the
I
list.
feel like it was like it's made like an amazing rollout. It obviously wasn't like as flashy as the Nigels or like the Awakes. But I think the rollout was great. I think that throughout the year we got these little images of 17s. We seen that purple pair. We seen like wasn't there like a red? They were showing these colorways.
So
that was
basically,
gonna be,
all
like,
the
on it.
colors that we have seen in the past,
In the past,
and that's
like,
why it's on the
coming
back
up.
of the shoe on the sole.
So that's why
it tells
like,
a story.
So when the shoe actually came out and you've seen it as a whole and it put the whole story together that was rolling out throughout the year, it was like connected. And then you've seen people getting it and it comes with this glove. And if you open it up, it's like an archive. The box looks like that.
It's a beautiful presentation.
Yeah, no, it did. The
It's
packaging's
beautiful
really
presentation.
nice.
The amount of people that had this shoe on at ComplexCon had like
Especially
had been
for
talking
units
about
to be
this,
like
smaller.
smaller. Yeah.
I knew. I was like, this is a great fucking shoe. Not everyone loves the 17, but this was a great shoe. It was a decent rollout.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be on there. And I think number 9's appropriate.
And sorry.
No, go.
Just because of who Easy Otebar is, you have to understand like who he is in this culture. Like his hand is on, Travis. His hand is on Aleli. His hand, for coming from Chicago with Don C and Virgil and, being associated with RSVP, him being a curator of art in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like Easy Otebar is that nigga. I have to give him his flowers. I just didn't like the fact that, and we all agree on this, even though you were able to get them.
But I'm like, the 7 is the cutoff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's not on him. We have to remember that's a merch thing at the brand at the end of the day. I just need y'all to make those molds for us because we are missing out on that. And I would that's the only reason I feel a certain way is because we would have loved to been able to participate in having not only this 17, but all of the 17s that have been released over the last year and a half. So, and that's where I leave that.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll always agree on that.
One of the things that we did, talk about last week was the Doran Becker 17, it being a freaking
Kid shoe.
And it doesn't come in.
And it's not going to be for kids.
Sizes
Like
is
at all.
insane.
Like
insane.
Because I know that kid is going to have his own shoe. That means that mold is created.
Maybe my guy got a size 7 already. Maybe his foot's already grown.
He's a little bit older. He's like a teenager, so I feel like his foot probably.
My guy probably already wears a 7.
But regardless.
Yeah. I feel like there's a market that they're not able to touch because they're not making
but you know what
sizes.
they try to say all the time that the smaller sizes they don't sell
they don't. But
this that and the third.
They're not buying them though.
This is already
stores aren't buying them.
these are already limited numbers in regular sizes, so just limit the smaller sizes. They're gonna get sold. Moving on to number 8 though.
I can't stand this. Lil Yachty's Air Force One, the Lucky Green.
To be honest, I thought that shoe was gonna be top 5. If I'm all the way honest, I don't care for the shoe. I don't care for it.
See why it could. But I don't think it needed to be.
Niggas was outside in this shoe in all different cities.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, yes, a few people had them on in LA, but I didn't see them that heavy in LA.
So in New York, it was insane. New York, Atlanta,
this is the
Chicago,
this is the
Miami.
East Coast thing. Exactly. This was all on the East Coast. So just because something's hot on the West Coast, don't mean it's hot for the entire country.
Exactly.
And vice versa.
Exactly.
This was not a top 10 shoe for me.
In regards to
in my personal, it's not a top 10 for me.
In regards to what Fat Joe said,
I said this too,
because he was like, he said, young folks don't understand that there are shoes that came out prior to what you're seeing right now.
It's nothing new to us.
It's nothing.
It's nothing
and
new to us.
That's how I felt about every shoe that Yachty has dropped.
But I said that when we talked about the shoe when it first dropped. I said this looks like a shoe we've already seen, and I understand wanting to, commemorate like your love for the patent leather and Bape and the bright colors. Absolutely, but this isn't something that
nothing is innovative
great color.
About this.
Yes, but but then it also that type of conversation. Oh, we've seen this shoe. It's just different. It's a collab. It's this. It's that.
Yeah, that can go into
it can go into retros. Like we've seen this shoe. Why is the retro on the top 10? So I understand that rhetoric, but
I think it's different when it's a collab. When it's someone who's finally getting their opportunity to get a shoe. Do something different that we haven't seen before. That's what makes
it's nothing special.
The top 5 is exactly that. Aside for the middle one, but but it made me too as well, but still,
I'm not gonna say that this wasn't a good shoe because it was, but I don't think it deserved to be in the top 10.
I don't think so.
Personally, I don't think, but
because there's other shoes that deserve to be on here.
Yeah,
that wasn't it.
But but like I said, I really expected this to be top 5 just because of the younger generation pouring into this shoe and wanting it so bad. Like that shoe was. I mean, even if you go look at it on StockX and Go right now, numbers? It is keeping its momentum as far as what it goes for, and that always is a clear indicator of not only impact but people wanting something. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna just hate on him because we gotta really give credit where it's due. But to your point, it's nothing that you are going to actually look out for because we've lived through this. We've already seen this.
I was telling the dude next to me, I was telling him because he was we were conversing back and forth about it. And I told him it's not anything that you haven't seen through the bootleg era.
Right.
Through shit you find at the swap meet, especially on that patent leather.
Right.
Air Forces, it just doesn't do it for me at all. But getting into number 7, which was the Air Jordan 5 black metallics, that I was actually surprised.
Even though we didn't mention these at the same time, like these did amazing this year.
Yeah. No, they were like people were outside in them.
They sold out. People were like, these were hard to get. The aftermarket was
worldwide.
insane.
They were outside.
And they weren't even promoted in that sense, like a collab norm, like because it's not a collab obviously, but like how collabs and shoes get promoted. I mean, even the Neon 95s and their promotion, like leading up to all this, the Jordan 5 didn't get. Yeah, the Jordan 5 didn't get that, and this shoe did amazing. And I still want it. I need it.
I used to have a pair.
I used to have a pair too. Like, but this one looks way better.
Britton literally
the
stood
white piping is phenomenal.
In line for us at the employee store. Because the employee store don't be having lines like that, okay?
Yeah.
He stood in line at the employee store just to make sure we had these. Yeah. And they literally sold out like that.
I don't know if I would put it at number 7, maybe number 8. But I still think it's really, really good. Yeah. I think it deserves to be on
It definitely had impact. It definitely had impact.
The conversation at the panel was also its replacement could have had been the Bread 95s. And so they were like, this could have also been on the list. I know,
but the Bread 95s didn't have half the impact.
They didn't.
Well, see, I feel like they did. To me, I feel like it was opposite.
When we think about people outside wearing them, hell no.
But I feel like because of its history, I thought it would have done better.
Yeah, right.
I feel like because it's the first time we've gotten a Bread that's actually on a 95 cut. I get how exclusive it was to get, and the release was also kind of weird because it was like they dropped twice or 3 times or whatever, and it wasn't like as accessible. But I thought that its impact was going to be a little bit better than to have the black metallics.
Honestly, that shoe was quite like, as somebody who loves Jordan 1s and has grabbed damn near every Bread one that's been released in the last 10 to 15 years. Like I tried to, you know what I mean? Even like with Chicago's, like I think my 2016 pair was
it was dead stock or something,
still dead stock. Like I wear I like the 94, but like so I was so disappointed and disheartened that I wasn't even able to get access to this shoe, not even after the fact. I wasn't gonna fucking pay resale for this shit. It was so
I don't Andy, I don't know what you did to these, but like I'm sorry, my foot falling asleep. But I'm not getting up and then my feet be done and then I can't do the next episode.
I can't.
I'm so fucking dead right now.
Okay.
But I know we have to wrap this up pretty soon because we're close on time. But I will just say that like it wasn't available. It was very quiet. It was like there. You know what it was though, because it was kind of around the time of All Star. There was so many because even the SB Navy 4s. Not that I think they deserve to be on this list. They're still a great shoe, but like it was quiet for that shoe as well. And there was so much releasing at the beginning of the year for Nike that was so hyped that certain things were just getting looked over and blown over. And I feel like the 85 was one of them, unfortunately. And I think due to accessibility, we didn't see them outside. People weren't really talking about them. And I think there's still a little bit of Jordan 1 fatigue.
100%.
I didn't think about that.
I think we're still coming 100%. Off of that. Like I'm always gonna wear ones, but we got to a point to where there was too much goddamn Jordan 1s. People were like, it almost was like how Dunks ended up happening. So I think we just still have a little bit of Jordan 1 fatigue, and people are gonna lean towards the 5.
I feel like also people were saying that like there's been so many breads that keep coming out, but it's still different though. Like we just had the patent leather since a legit like
release
leather Bread has came out, which was 18, I think 16.
I think 16 was
that the last one?
Yeah.
Well, then we've
did
gotten
other reiterations.
That's the thing. Like we've had the satins that just dropped last year. Was it last year? And then the patent leather. Patent leather ones, and then now, but to just have one that's like an 85 cut
like that little,
was
like
nice.
The fly knit,
yeah, the fly knit. So like, I get that, but it's still different. But let's get into number 6, which was I had no idea this was going to be on this. The Levi's 90 Air Max 95s. I guess
this shoe got booed.
Pair. Yeah, this shoe.
Y'all ain't with that apparel though. That apparel. Y'all ain't with that apparel.
The apparel needed to be on the list, not the shoe.
Man,
put the jacket on the list.
Denim went crazy, but
this shoe was
here's the thing: this not a bad shoe though, but it just doesn't belong on this list. But it's not a bad shoe.
And Welty was going hard for this shoe, and he still was after the fact
because of who did it. That's why.
Yeah, their friend was right in front. He was sitting in front of us.
You know, all the cool friends were sitting in the very front.
No shade to you, sir. I forgot who they said his name. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're ever gonna
I think it's Leoniski, Leon, whatever. I don't know. But
no shade to him. It was just like, this shoe did not deserve to be on this. This wasn't a wow factor. It wasn't. It was a cool collab.
Leo.
I forgot about this.
But this shoe didn't have like an oh my god roll out. It wasn't. It wasn't that. This shoe, especially at number fucking 6.
Number 6
is such a slap in the face to so many other good shoes that came this year and deserve to be on that list.
Dog, y'all didn't even let Action Bronson on the list, and he had a hell of a year at New Balance.
I'm sorry, but those Vans, those souvenir Vans, deserve to be on that fucking list.
And the souvenir Vans definitely souvenir Vans need to be in top 5. To be honest,
they mentioned that.
They did.
As well,
and
that
they were
could have been on the
as hell
list
for like not putting it on the list because the people that were really outside with the people that were like, you know, doing all this shit, like really had them shits on. The line for those Vans Saturday morning, like for the, you know, even just the Vans. I know the Chatosis and the souvenirs, like they're all different, but like it's still crazy that like those Vans were not on this list because they had a huge impact this year.
And the other 95 that they said could have also been on the list was the Yu-Gi-Ohs. And I really wish that made the list because I feel like it had more impact than the Levi's did at all.
The rollout,
the marketing, the story behind it. Like
even that one jacket that came. I know not everyone had.
There was a jacket. There was a Nike jacket that dropped with it. There was also a friends and family pair. The cards that came with it. Like Welty doubled down on it on Twitter
and was like, it looks like a cartoon shoe.
And like it's literally made from an anime, a manga. Like it's supposed to look like that. He also talked about how cheap the shoe looked compared to the Levi's.
I mean, if you're gonna do like a plastic cartoon shoe compared to a denim, visually it's gonna look cheap. But it's also like, I'm sorry, it just
I really thought the Yu-Gi-Ohs would have possibly made the list. I feel like I really I was gonna be shocked if it was on the list because I know that like if we're talking about, you know, the way Complex runs, it wasn't. It probably wasn't. But I was kind of shocked that even these Levi's were going to be on the list.
They got booed. They did not deserve to be on that list, and it's upset. It's upsetting me and my homegirls.
I noticed a lot of people up there were talking about cartoon this, cartoon that, and my whole thing is this: it's like, had this been a 95 that was based on a cartoon, maybe that y'all watched when y'all were growing up, you might be a little bit, you know, indifferent about that, like having a different opinion or whatever. But here's the thing, and no shade to anybody up there because I'm no spring chicken myself. Y'all have to understand how many people watch anime and how many people are into Yu-Gi-Oh! And for even Fat Joe and Welty both sat up there and was like, well, it's a cartoon shoe and this and that. Well, y'all niggas is like 40 plus. And like, no shade. It's a blessing to be alive. But also it's like, you got to think about all the other people who are sitting here that were raised on Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I remember, like
it came out in the 90s.
You know what I'm saying?
Came out before that.
Yeah, because me and my brother both used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! My brother was out there with them cards, like blah, 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 blah. You feel me?
I watched the show, like everything.
It's the same shit with like Pokemon and shit. You know what I mean?
Nostalgic factor for a lot of time, and it tapped into a different market than just sneaker.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially with the cards on top of it. Like it hits exactly. It hits the anime people. It hits sneaker folks. It hits card collectors.
You feel me?
Like that's. And on top of it, it's with dot swoosh too. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like what? It had so much noise. Like it's crazy.
And that doesn't mean, because there's older niggas who are into Yu-Gi-Oh too. So let me not take that away from the older niggas that actually like lean into that. Yeah. But I didn't think it was fair to be like, oh, it's a cartoon. It's not relevant. Yeah. It's not this, that, and the third. But it's like, bruh. Our generation,
these fucking 95s, besides this one, like they're like below retail. Like this was a friends and family, but like,
bruh,
there was a friends and family.
This shit is below retail.
Oh wow!
But you know what? I'm gonna keep it short on this one too. You got to think about who did the Levi's, who's attached to it.
Well, I mean, like Daniel from Kids of Immigrants was on it, and so was
remember even the Raw they had Paige. They had Paige.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why it's an industry shoe.
It's an industry shoe.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though is when they brought. Let me look at this little thing. I know they had that obsidian one on there. I don't know. It looks good, but like I'm not sold.
But since it was such an industry shoe, and this is what I love about seeing real people wear shit with Yu-Gi-Oh! Mind you, you got a lot of people like don't get it fucked up. They poured money into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they clearly seeded and did cool shit. Yeah. But hear me out. I feel like they put more money into the Levi's because we saw it activate in Paris. We saw it, activate in LA. We saw there were fucking wine bottles attached to that shit.
I will say the wine bottle was
the wine bottle. Y'all did that.
Shout out
y'all
Clink.
did
Wasn't
that.
that Clink?
Clink
Shout
did
out
it.
Clink.
I think it was a white label though. They didn't do nothing specific with the wine.
But it was.
But regardless, when we think about the impact now, the Yu-Gi-Oh shit had way more impact, and y'all probably put way more money into that fucking Levi shit, and the Yu-Gi-Oh shit was still received better.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
That shouldn't even be the deciding factor too.
At
you
all.
should see how it is in the community
at all. But since it was so industry and who that man is and everything, they're like, because I saw them private little parties in Paris, what y'all doing with y'all dinners and shit. That's cute. That's cute. But guess what? The Yu-Gi-Oh still performed better.
Yeah,
end of the day, facts are facts.
Well, getting into another shoe that performed really well and is
I feel like it's lower than
what I've totally expected is the Awake Air Jordan 5s, the Arctic Pinks specifically.
Yeah.
To be number 5, I really thought it was going to take number
Top
2
three.
or 3.
I did too.
I
thought it
was going to be one.
I really thought Jordans were going to take the top 3.
I thought it would be number 3. If I'm being honest, I definitely thought it would be 3. I thought Jellyfish was going to be 2. I thought that the Awake was going to be 3, and that Bricks by Bricks were going to be number 1. That's what I personally thought.
Yeah.
No, I think like my head was probably in that same space.
Yeah.
No, it's not my personal list.
I really thought it was going to be number 2.
Yeah,
But
that
I swear
Awake
I thought it was
5,
number
I
2.
think because it was like a little bit of momentum leading up to the thing. We were seeing the pink. It was super cute. Everyone.
We haven't seen a 5 get done like that.
We haven't seen a 5 get done like that.
No, immaculate.
So good. And then we've seen the rollout. I'm sorry, the giant slide won it over for me. Dude, I think that just the inner
I remember that
child
weekend. I kept sending shit to the chat, and Janelle was like, "Okay, Henny, we get it. Will you like the fucking shoe
coming out?"
But like,
it is the Coke bottles,
dude.
Coke cans. Yeah.
Awake killed that shit, bro. They really killed that shit.
They really did. That shoe is so
Angela
cute.
was also out there too.
There's very few times where I feel like men can wear pink shoes, and I'm not trying to say that men can't wear pink. And I don't want to
or that's
do
only
that.
women that can.
I don't want to say that, but personally for me, I don't like it.
She said, "Don't be doing it."
But my man.
Told somebody don't wear that pink shirt around me ever again, and he didn't.
But this pink, that good pink. They got the pink right,
like the right
the shade, the hue, everything.
It looks so good on everybody. You could dress
it's
it up.
a great
you could dress
shoe.
it down. You could make it girly. You could make it masculine.
Who would have thought on a 5 too?
Who would have thunk it?
and to be honest, they needed that because not that your airships wasn't okay or whatever, but that 5 kills them airships.
Aww.
It killed. I'm sorry, no shade. I'm sorry, but
I still want those.
If I'm being honest, I thought the varsity that they came out with the airships was better than the airships. I thought the jacket,
the
jacket was better. The jacket was better.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But when I seen them hit them with us with this shit, I said, okay, this is what I expect from Awake because I love the brand in general. I fuck with Awake. I fuck with the message. I fuck with the shit that they make. I think they got a cool vibe in the city of New York. Yeah. They know how to they feel real. Put it like that.
He was Angela was speaking to Speedy at the Chase booth, I believe. So I stopped in for a little bit, and he was just saying that he basically wanted to start Awake because he wanted ownership in something.
Yeah.
After leaving Supreme and stuff like that, I think he was saying that people obviously wasn't going to expect him to do so much with Awake that he's done already, especially having an Air Jordan, let alone a classic Air Jordan 5 now too.
Oh, he killed it.
Yeah.
Especially with that A. That A is chef's kiss on it. Because that's not easy to do.
Yeah. It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look like, I don't know, it fits. It looks so good.
Yeah.
But let's get into number 4 real quick, which was the Pharrell Adidas Addy Star Jellyfish.
The
orange pair, yes. The OG pair now.
One of the reasons I think this shoe also did so well is because they kept them units small. They did not let everybody have this shoe.
I didn't.
Which is smart sometimes. I get it. Because every color can't have the same amount of units.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So the fact that when they rolled this out with this one being so limited made it that much more I want it.
Yeah.
If that makes
because,
sense.
No, go.
I was just saying because like I feel like when you limit that and you make it like semi-exclusive, it gives it a little bit of like razzle dazzle.
You know, and Pharrell needed that too because Pharrell's been with Adidas for so long, and not to say that he hasn't done cool shit at Adidas, but like
it's been a while.
It's been a while since we had a real moment.
They talked about it on the panel. They were like, he had all those like NMDs,
especially for him to be who he is in streetwear. He's one of our like.
Lord and Saviors.
You know what I'm saying? So like we got to put respect on this man's name. So I'm so happy that like he's having such a big moment at Adidas.
And
yes,
I texted you guys, but it was like his gospel choir group that opened it, and I didn't even know he had that.
I didn't know either. Shout outs to the choir.
I forgot what it was called.
Praise God.
Yeah, but I was like, is this Pharrell and like whole gospel shit? Yeah. It was really cool. But he opened up the World Series on Friday in Toronto.
At the panel, Upscale Vandal had on the Squids, which is like what do you say? A more accessible. It'll be a more accessible pair of the jellyfish. They look basically the same. They're just not as like
popped out.
Popped out, done up. The price point will obviously be lower because these were three. These jellyfish were like $3. Yeah, and I think these squids are going to be like around maybe the 100, no more than $2 mark. Great product placement, by the way. And I actually kind of like the squids. They look pretty nice as well.
Yeah, they look good.
I'm sure they're going to do more funky colors in those than they probably are going to do with these. But every single jellyfish that's came out, every colorway has been so fucking good. We just got
they've
the
executed
green
well.
pairs. The blue pairs dropped
the blue
with.
Looks nice. I could wear those to a Dodger game.
Oh, there you go. And even the black and gray pair that dropped too.
Everything has been nice.
You know, we talked about this, the 80 sneaks, how he dyed his purple.
Oh my God, yes.
So good.
And those look so nice as
look
well.
so good
oh my
in person.
God.
He had them on.
Yeah, he wore them on the first day, I believe. But super sick. I knew that the jellyfish were going to make top 5 regardless. So I'm not surprised one bit. But
he did such a good job. He did such a good job.
He killed this with these. I was like,
shit, give this nigga a goddamn collab. He fucking killed it, nigga.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Good for him.
Amazing.
You know what? We need to have him on the pod.
You know,
because he be killing it.
Yeah,
he be killing it.
Getting into our top 3 though. Oh my God. So number 3 was the Air Max 95s, the neons, the big bubbles that dropped, and this
was so confusing for me.
This had everyone in a frenzy.
Keep in mind, I love this shoe.
We all love this shoe.
I ran I think was it 2018? What fucking year before that when it came out? I ran that pair, or like
2020.
There was a 2020 and there was one before that. I didn't get the 2021, but I ran my previous pair into the fucking ground.
I think it was 2018 actually.
And then I had to get this pair. Obviously the BBL came back as well. She said, love it. Amazing shoe, but it was not a top 3.
It wasn't placed correctly.
Definitely not a top 3.
I think now in perspective, I think they should have just had the 95 on the top 10 because it's been a 95 year.
And just had different.
Leave off at Levi's and just bring on BBL over here.
It could have been like 9 or 10 or something, in that placement. Because yes, this shoe was really great. It was very limited numbers. It was especially this. They did the reverse. They did multiple.
I love
the reverse. Is so good. The MoMA. I still want those.
But the hairy coochies. Oh yeah, I need them.
So good.
I call them the hairy coochies. Those are so dope.
They're my favorite pair.
They're so good. I still want.
Yeah, those are my favorite out of all the 95s that came out this year.
It was such a good year for 95s. There's a little bit of fatigue, probably, but like we said, with the Yu-Gi-Ohs, I always want to say Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Ohs. There was the pink ones.
Yes,
the orange,
you obviously
the blue,
have these 95. Like,
mochas.
Just put the 95 as a whole on this list and just dub it. Use the neon, but like not top 3. Absolutely the fuck not.
I don't know what y'all was thinking over there.
I feel like it might have hit top 5.
Maybe.
Just because if it was just the shoe in general, just a silhouette in general, I could have seen it making it top 5.
I still don't think those 95s did better than the fucking Jordan 5 black metallic though.
Oh, I think the neons did. Or just the 95s.
I've seen more people in them black metallic.
It's because of but the only reason I agree with you is because of impact. There weren't as many units of this to do the impact of what this did, because there was enough units of that being that's just a GR shoe.
But it wasn't just like people went and bought the shoe and sat on it. People put this shoe on.
No, they put it directly on their feet. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I also feel like, and I said this plenty of times this year, like they just as much as many 95s that dropped this year, they did not focus that for Air Max Day.
Which was
Which
insane.
is always confusing to me.
Crazy.
The 25th anniversary or what?
The
95.
yeah.
30.
Yeah.
35th.
Wait. Yes.
30. 30. Sorry.
30.
This is like the 30th anniversary. Like, why wouldn't they tap into this for Air Max Day?
No,
like,
that was a little confusing. I ain't gonna
missed
lie.
Opportunity.
And they do that all the time on Air Max Day. If you haven't noticed, like over the last few years, like over the last 5 years at least, we have not seen an Air Max that we thought would be the Air Max that they led with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Agreed. And then number two,
the
undefeated Jordan 4s.
Yeah.
I really thought Undefeated was going to be 4, and then the Jellyfish would be like 2, if I'm being all the way honest.
Yeah.
I agree. I think this shoe absolutely should have been in the top 5. It's
for sure.
People waited for this shoe. People, were so excited for this.
I didn't like how Fat Joe was like,
Girl!
I paid $45,000 for my pair, and da da da.
But that's, you know what I mean? That's the mentality that some people have, where it's like, this is gonna ruin my OG pair. No, it's not. The bread.
There were 70-something pairs made. Like, how is it really? What's
girl,
it
even Vashti was like, I couldn't get my hands on it. I'm Vashti.
In comparison to the 85 release this year, that has nothing to do or effect on the original 85 pair at all. At all. I don't understand why.
That's that same shit Travis Scott was doing when he posted. He said, "OGs are nothing." Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, then no.
It's also Joe. I know I said some things last week, and I still stand on a lot of the things that I did say last week leading up to this panel, but he did have some really good insight. I'm going to give him that.
He was funny at certain points.
I wasn't
going
to so I retract some of my statement of why he was on there. He talked a little bit too much and talked over Vashti.
I did not appreciate that.
But I will say, I just didn't like that rhetoric of I paid this much and then this came out. And then nobody, you said it 10 times. Yes,
we get it, sir.
But at the end of the day, you had access to OG pair.
You was a rich nigga back then.
You had the money.
Yeah.
At the time, it didn't bother you. And had this shoe not re-released, you wouldn't be complaining about that $45K.
At all. So you don't want the general public to have it? Is that what you're trying to say? Because niggas like us needed this shoe too. And it was niggas like us that made this shoe be on the motherfucking list, if we're going to be all the way honest, because those are grails for us. We grew up seeing that shoe.
I don't have them.
Y'all from LA, so that's even more different because Undefeated come from LA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's something really embedded into the culture here, So I'm so happy they brought those back. I know there are certain people who think they're above the GP when it comes to shoes that were kind of like, no, you're ruining our grails. You're this, you're that. No, that was one of the grails that needed to come back because it needed to be on people's feet in the streets for that impact. Period.
I agree. But let's get into number 1, which was the most obvious
we
thing
all knew
that
this.
we all knew was going to happen, was the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 Brick by Bricks. We knew that it was going to take it by a landslide. I feel like it was too obvious.
I don't like. Okay, I'm going to talk about that.
For a lot of reasons too.
I don't like the fact that so many people knew for sure prior to Sunday. Even though we all have our speculations, I feel like previous years, we've been really in the dark about the number 1 shoe. For some reason, this year, there was a lot of people, rumor is. A lot of people already knew it was going to be number 1. And I know some people know people at the brand, so this and that. Yeah. But I will say, the fact that they had a whole section for Jordan people.
Jordan be that's the most obvious thing.
Girl, we know.
That's so obvious.
And then, I get, the celebration, but, who won it last year?
AE.
Was there a big Adidas drop and thing at the
no, not at the end.
Like that, but
but
we went to their after party.
Yeah, we went to the after
Adidas
party.
had an after party for sure. We sat with the team that actually worked on the AE last year.
It would have been more of a surprise.
Subtle, I agree.
It's because everybody think they got the answers now. So of course, you know what I'm saying? It's of course it's brick by brick.
So I feel by the time it was announced number 1,
everyone fucking knew it.
Yeah. But it was really cool that they had a message from Nigel.
Yeah, it was cute.
And then seeing Nigel going up that Carbone that night.
Yeah. And he pulled up with the brick.
Pulled up with the giant brick.
We're not saying he deserves it. We 100% think Nigel deserves it.
The fact that this shoe came out beginning of the year too, and
kept the momentum, that's very impressive.
It had the shock drop outside.
Very
and people were still running outside to get it. And people who didn't have access to it were finally yay, I finally got the shoe. I've been wanting it. And we've seen multiple people in the shoe over the weekend.
And it was a different, it was what's the word? A balance of people who were saying that was number one too. You had OGs saying it was number one. You had new niggas saying it was number one. You had industry people saying it was number one. You had the GP saying it was number one. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you had so many different people co-signing that it was number one, that's why it deserves to be number one. I know it was not in none of our personal top threes. We personally like the one lows better than those.
I love them.
but
That is going to be my sneaker of the year.
Yeah.
And I don't even have it still.
That is insane.
I think for me, like with the Nigel, the brick by brick, I think it's a really cute shoe. And I know I've seen a lot of girls wear them, and I'm not saying I like the way you wear them. For me, it was a little bit too much of a masculine shoe.
It's very big. It is a very big shoe.
There's something about it that I was just like, it's not for me personally. I didn't need it in my collection, but I could still appreciate it. And I just don't think I would like it on me.
It's a good looking shoe, but also I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all don't want to hear this. If that, I can see that the way it looks, that looks like a premium GR. And had that been a premium GR, I don't think it would have sold out. Especially this year, because so many good shit sat this year. The fucking Cement 4 sat this year. The Great 5 sat this year. So when we think about the Aqua sat this year, like you see so many real shoes that have real history, you feel me, sitting. Why would you think a shoe like that's just gonna just sell out? It's, let's be honest, it's because of who it is, and that's why we do collaborations. That's why partnerships exist.
That's why
you get what I'm saying. But if we gonna keep it 100, if that shoe didn't have his name attached to it, you niggas wouldn't have made it sell out. Sorry.
But that also goes for a lot of collaborations.
100%.
A lot.
It's not just Nigel. It's not just Nigel.
And obviously they do it because it helps the damn shoe, you know, that helps the silhouette. They helps the silhouettes and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I've always said before, and I'm gonna keep saying that, like Nigel, there hasn't been a bad Nigel Sylvester shoe.
No, not one at all. Not one. He ain't had a miss yet.
He ain't had a miss yet, and that says a lot.
Yeah,
I agree.
You know, he's one of my favorite collaborators. There was a picture of him, Joe Freshgoods, and J Tips together too, and I was like, wow, like
sneaker Rushmore,
the trifecta. That's it right there. Those are the men who are really like moving.
Dominating shit right now.
Yeah, no,
they really
for
are.
sure.
And we appreciate you.
They're from all
we
different
you.
brands.
Yeah,
different brands. Yeah. Different concepts of shoes too. They're all individual. Like, I mean, we look at what Jay does with color. We look at what Joe does with like textures and material. We look at what Nigel has been doing in
storytelling.
The storytelling and everything. So like, they all have like their different hits, and they're still hitting over and over again. So congrats,
we appreciate
Nigel.
I even like the new shit Joe Freshgoods did. His new shoe.
I need
it's amazing.
That.
I think it's a great shoe. It's a great shoe.
Yeah, I like the lighter pair.
Yeah. I like them both, but that cream pair is gorgeous. Yeah.
So. Especially the laces. The laces on those are nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, the list, as always, has people in a frenzy about what should have been on the list, what shouldn't have been on the list. As always, it's like who's the sayer of the list.
I also want to bring up one of the things Vashti said, and we've talked about this before, is there needs to be because the thing was, at the end of the day, there was 2 Jordan 5s, 2 95s, and 2 4s on this list out of 10. That's 6 shoes.
That's crazy.
Like three are similar. Like that's really crazy. And the thing is, there was like 2 each one was a GR. Well, actually no, the Undefeated and the Nigel weren't a GR. Those are both collabs. But one of the Neon was a GR essentially, and then
kind of so was. Oh no,
it's limited, but it's like in my maybe not a general release, but a general colorway, like you know what I mean. It's not like a collab.
Jellyfish. I feel like, but it's a collab. So
no, but I'm not talking about the jellyfish. I'm talking about the shoes because the metallic 5 and the Awake, it was a
they're
GR
all
and a collab.
So
it kind of in that perspective. But to that point, I love that Vashti pointed out we need different categories. Why don't we have top 10 collaborators, top 10 GR type shit, and then you know what I mean? There needs to be individual lists.
The thing is, Nice Kicks did that last year.
They did, but it was too many categories.
Very much too many categories. Okay, yes, but they did that, you know. But but obviously, Complex takes the list, you know. Yeah. But also these lists are very subjective. On top of that, you know, are. do not be on every single person's head about what's on the list, what's on your personal list, and stuff like that, because it's all subjective at the end of the day. Like, we literally just sat here and talked about what we thought should have made the list, didn't. We have agreements, disagreements. Like, it's all subjective. Please do not don't be getting into all these hardcore fights with people on Twitter, on Instagram, on Reddit, whatever, because at the end of the day, like, they're just shoes.
Do you want something? Yes. I'll close out. So sorry, we hungry girls over here. We got a long day.
We got to record again.
Recording. We're so happy to be back from ComplexCon. Shout out everybody that we got to meet, network with, connect, invited us out, got to hang out with. We were so excited. We got to see every one of you. Everyone that recognized us, showed love to the pod. We absolutely appreciate it. We can't wait to see you guys
so much
back.
love was received. So much Seriously, love. We can't wait to see you guys next year. All-Star February, Los Angeles. Come on, in the city. You better be here.
If you made it this far, make sure you are liking everything, subscribing to Instagram, Sneaky Leak Pod, YouTube, Sneaky Leak Pod, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter.
Stop asking for our socks, too.
And you know what it is. We'll see you next week. We got some amazing guests coming up. And peace. Happy Halloween. Bye.
Bye.